Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Real quick, guys, I want to do a video in response to Scab. He gave me a shout out on his channel. He in his ColdSteel video, the how does the knife make you feel video. It was a great video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You know, since he was talking about Shane Gables, and he was talking about, you know, like how Shane does those videos very well. And you know, he challenged content creators to do a video about how a knife makes them feel, and I've actually tried to do that before. You know, it's not, he's right, it's not an easy thing, because like some of these knives, like I mean dudes don't like to talk about their feelings regardless, right? But he brought up some really valid points about ColdSteel. I happen to have one with me that rarely ever isn't with me, man. This is AD15, and if you can see, it's the new one. You know, it's got the S35VN, and it's got the new logo. And this knife is particularly awesome. You know, I sent it down to Lacey to get an edge on it. I'm not sure if, you know, how awesome that edge is will actually pick up, but this has been a great service knife. When I have this knife, I don't feel like I'll need anything else. Sorry, I'm front facing. You know, my eyes probably all over the place. Okay. I drive a semi truck for a living, and we got some silly lights on semi trucks. We got clearance lights. We at least need 2 of them, right? But we got 5 or 6. We got lights that go all the way up and down the trailers and stuff. And the thing is it doesn't matter if the light is necessary by law or not. If the light is on the damn truck, it better damn well work if you pull into a way station. If you don't, man, it could be a $750 ticket. And I'm talking about a fog light. You know, if the light is on a truck, it has to work. So this brings me to my only problem with ColdSteels that I've had like thus far. And I used to not be a ColdSteel fanboy. You know, like he said, you either love them or you hate them. I just kind of ignored them. I didn't really care about ColdSteel. You know, like it was a brand that I just pushed to the side, kind of like what I do with QSP and stuff like that. You know, I don't have any experience with them. I'll check them out later, maybe. You know, like when I get bored with the stuff I know I'm into, I can go, but it'll give me something to do. I can go back and check something else out later. Okay. I've had some model Crawford ones. You know, like if you tune into the channel at all, you know that I'm a huge Wes Crawford fan and a Pat Crawford fan. They're from South Memphis, Arkansas, and I'm sorry, West Memphis, Arkansas, and they do a phenomenal job. They've done a lot of things, like, you know, they integrated thumb studs on knives. So one of the first people, maybe the first people that put thumb studs on a knife. In fact, they were the ones that come out with the lock that was very similar to this back in the 70s, and like the 78. I want to say the first knife actually hit production in 88, but the blueprints go back to 78 on a knife called the Assassin. You know, like they weren't the only ones that were involved in that technology. Regardless, the model Crawford ones had that little stupid slide lock, and really I don't think it's stupid. I think it's you know, it's useful as the slide on the side of the scale goes behind the liner lock to prevent it from being pushed in, so it actually it kind of operates in a way maybe not as strong as a triad, but it gives you a little extra support. Kind of turns it into a virtual fixed plate. I think it's a good idea, but it slides around pretty easy. I've had a couple of model Crawford ones. One of them you'll see in the video where the slide lock didn't work at all. So you know what I did? I took the damn thing out before I sent it to Jimmy Slash. Let's see. But the biggest complaint I'll have with ColdSteel altogether is the medium Luzon. I have put my hands on 3 medium Luzons. I bought one. I touched the other 2 at stores. One at a Bass Pro Shop, and one at a nice little mom and pop called Cypress Creek in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Picked them up. Same problem, man. Takes 2 hands to push that lock bar down. I'm like, that's no good. The large Luzons didn't have that problem. They operate just fine. But the medium Luzons need to be recalled. They're pieces of shit. I no longer have mine because it was a piece of shit. Those are the only 2 ColdSteels I've had that I couldn't put my faith in. Those are both budgets too. Pick them up for less than $40. Like those are definitely budget models. You know, the Model Crawford 1, and I absolutely love the Model Crawford 1. But the Luzon, you know, I can operate a knife. You know, like, and that knife's $26. So how many Luzons do you think are out there that are in the hands of people that might just been picking up their first knife? You know, and the damn thing don't operate correctly. You think they're gonna like go buy more ColdSteels? No. The smartest thing ColdSteel could do about the Luzon is get the damn thing off the shelf, fix them, and get them back on the shelf. Because like obviously like it's not bothering them. You know, I cannot be the only person that's contacting them about the malfunctions of the knives that they have. They're still being circulated. I don't know if this was pre-GSM or whatever. I don't buy into that because I wasn't a ColdSteel fanboy during the Lynn Thompson era. So I'm not here to beat up anybody. If you were, if you weren't, whatever. I just kind of wasn't familiar with them. I put them to the back burner. You know, like they just weren't anybody. I kind of ignored ColdSteel for a long time. All right, but man, this AD-15 makes me feel equipped. Like it could be the only knife that I have on me, and usually I carry 2 or 3. I've got 2 or 3 right now, but the AD-15 makes me feel equipped. If this is the only knife in my pocket, I do not feel under-knifed. There are knives that I carry where I know I need other knives with me, just in case, you know, like it don't do a job. It's not too big that it can't do small jobs, and it's not too small where it can't do big jobs. So this knife has been incredible, and I'm extremely proud of the job that GSM did on executing the AD-15. Andrew Demko on designing the AD-15. Just been an incredible knife, and I want to thank Nick Edwards for, you know, letting me know he had it available when he had it available, and this is where it come from. It come from behind the edge. So you don't know who that is, and more than likely you do. You know, go check him out, Nick Edwards, Behind the Edge on YouTube. That's gonna be it, man. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks Scab for the challenge. Thanks for the shout out. We very much appreciate it. And we will see you at Blade Show, brother. You guys have a great one. We'll catch you on the flip side.